Hey, everybody, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate every one of you guys. Let's do like we always do. Let's start real quick with some congratulations to John Parker reaching 1K, and of course, Avid Fisherman reaching 1K. Congratulations, folks. I know it's a long, hard road, but hopefully it'll be everything you dreamed of. Now's the question they got to ask themselves is, what's next? That's the hardest question, so... Congratulations, guys. Let's say hello to some of these good people in here. I see Rob, crew member, Rob from Two Old Vet. Oh, another thing. We had the open house this morning. Thanks for stopping by, you two. It was nice to see you. For the members-only coffee chats we do every Monday here on Catfish and Crappie, it was a good time. Got to talk to a lot of people. Had some people come on. It was a good time. I want to thank everybody who was able to show up. I know it's hard in the mornings during the week while you're working and stuff, but the people that can make it and did make it, I really appreciate you. Thanks for checking it out. I see Rob from Two Old Vets. He's a crew member. There's 3+1 Outdoors. We're trying to get them to 1K. I know they've been working hard. I see Annette Morgan in. What's going on, Annette? How you doing? I see crew member Brian B. Catfishing, who was sending me little Debbie pictures right before the show, trying to throw me off my game. You're going to have to do better than that. It's going to have to be like little Debbie's and bacon. Look at this. We're 1 minute, 22 seconds in, and I already mentioned bacon. We got Buck Williams in the house. We got Bugman 22. What's up? There's Carmel Muncie. How you doing, sir? I see Central Valley Adventures in the house. There is crew member Chrissy Brown. I see Chucky Morgan in the house. There's the great Miss Cindy Stokes. How you doing, dear? There's Creole Catfishing. He's another great YouTuber. We want to get to 1K. Make sure you check him out. I see crew member Dan Thompson in the house. I see David Smith. Fishing with Squirrel. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I'm going to be fishing with some squirrel tail. I'm tying some jigs with some squirrel tail. No offense, squirrel, but I'm looking forward to that. There's crew member Chad from Fishing with the Chad. What's going on, buddy? There's crew member Freddie from Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. There's Get Hooked on D Fishing, another crew member. What's going on, D? How are you doing? While I'm saying hello to D, I can't forget to say hello to my sister Betty as well. And I want to say hello to Katie if she's watching at home. Most definitely. And James, if you're watching at home, what's up, buddy? How you doing? There's Michelle from It's All Mine. Great cooking channel coming out here. Check her out. Look at this. Freddie's Outdoor Adventures already hit me up with a $5 super chat. You're the man, Freddie. Make sure you check out Freddie's show. Freddie's all over the internet these days, so check him out. It's hard to miss him, but it's well worth checking out his channel, and buy some of his catfish ornaments. Hey Freddie, what's going on? I'm saying hello to Freddie. Said hello to D. There's Justin's Fishing Fetish. What's up, brother Justin? Hopefully we'll talk after the show, buddy. Lance McCougai, hope to see Lance a week from Thursday. I want to get up to Milwaukee, go after some burbot with him. This will be the second year in a row I'm chasing burbot. Good tasting fish, a lot of fun to catch, as long as it's not too cold. The colder, the better the fishing, but it's still cold. There's crew member Thomas over at Laughing Cat Fishing. What's going on, Thomas? Crew member LG Bass. What's up, Tom? Tom, congratulations on your 365 fish for the year. He set a goal for himself, and he got it. Way to go, buddy. I've said congratulations a bunch of times, but I want to make sure that gets out, especially on my show. There's Luther Harlow. What's up, Luther? Mark Anthony in the house. There's the great Maurice Kaysen. What's up, Maurice? Hopefully you and your wife are doing great. There's a crew member, Mike's Fishing Home. What's going on, Mike? He has his late night show. I think he's scheduled to have one tonight, so check him out. There's Mrs. Catfish Regulators. What's going on, Lisa? There's Kevin over at Palmetto Cats. What's up, Kevin? Parker Pursuits. How you doing, Parker? Parker's another one we're trying to get up to 1K. He works and grinds pretty hard, so give him a check. Check him out. He's cut and paste the names into the search bar after the show, and you'll find him. Philip Williams, Rams Bait and Tackle in San Antonio, Texas. What's going on, Ram? How you doing? There's Real Gals Fishing. Crew member Sam Martin. Sam got on screen today for the first time. It was great to see him. He showed us some of his antique reels he picked up at the antique shop. Pretty cool stuff. There's Josh over at the Weekend Angler. There's Miss Valerie Irwin. What's going on, Valerie? There's Matt over at Want to Be Outdoors, and there's Pork Chop, Mr. William Warner. Let's see if I missed anybody here. There's Air Run. There's Alan Parcella. There's Angler of the Ville. I see. Let's see. Carmel Muncie. I got. David Smith in the house. Dale Hayslip, what's going on? Fish and Freedom crew member, what's up? There's Epic Catfish. Epic, I saw he was live on TikTok. Make sure you check him out on TikTok. My channel as well, Catfish and Crappie. There's a plug. Fishing with Robbie. What's up, young man? Thanks for joining us. There's JBT from the great state of Texas. What's up, JBT? Jimmy Graham. What's up, Jimmy? I think that's a new one. Welcome if you are. If you're coming back, welcome back. Mike's Fishing Home Maurice. Parker. I think I got everybody. I hope I didn't miss anybody. This keeps moving on me, which keeps telling me that someone's in here. So, all right, let's get started. Welcome to the Catfish and Crappie podcast. I am super happy. Super happy to have James and Lizabella Kirkpatrick of what's the full channel name? Anglerholics.
Fishing and Outdoor Adventures.
Wonderful. That's a lot to get in a thumbnail, I got to tell you.
We know.
I'm like, I can't put all that in there. And plus, you did recently get married, correct?
Yes,
Lizabella? And your new name is Lizabella Kirkpatrick Thompson, right? Thomas. We want to make sure we give your whole name a shout out. Just because I couldn't fit it on the thumbnail doesn't mean that it's not your name. But I appreciate you. So if you guys are listening to the podcast after the fact, make sure you come on YouTube, check out their channel as well as mine, and take a look at the chat that's running in here. Become a part of the Catfish family. We're trying to grow it, and when the Catfish family grows, the community grows, the more options you have, and the more fishing opportunities you get. I've met so many good people, including these. So first question: when I do my East Coast tour, hopefully in the next year or so, I can stop and visit y'all, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, you better. I'll be upset if you don't.
So that leads me to ask you, why don't we tell the people where you're from?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, Maryland. Good place to be. And you guys mainly fish where?
Potomac and Susquehanna River.
Oh, you get on the Susquehanna, huh?
Yeah, when we're going for flatheads and some other species, yeah.
That Susquehanna's on my bucket list as well. I want to go fish with Corey over at the Flatty Daddies up there. He fishes the Susquehanna, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm having some brain fog here. There's a couple of anglers that fish up there that have extended invitations to me. It's a long ways to go. I'd love to get out there. And I understand there's a big smallmouth population up there too, if I'm not mistaken, on the Susquehanna, world-class stuff. So there's another fish that I'd love to target. Have you guys fished there your whole life?
Yeah,
pretty much.
Since we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we were like 5 years old, we used to fish down in Susquehanna by the Colwingo Dam when you could actually fish off the catwalk.
Oh, so they don't let you fish off the catwalks down there anymore?
Oh no, not after September 11th. They stopped that. You're not allowed to fish on the catwalk at all. Yeah, a lot of things changed. Too bad they never changed back, but that's another story for another time. Right.
So you guys pretty much, every time I see you guys are pretty much fishing on the Potomac. So are blue cats your main target?
Yeah, I would say yeah, for the most part. I mean, we do like going channel catfish, and we'll go out to the eastern shore and fish Chop Tank for some channel catfish. I would say the reason we mostly are fishing on DC when we're live is because the service we know is reliable. We've tried to fish live on Susquehanna, but service has not been good.
Yeah, Corey said the same thing, and you hear that from countless people that try to go live while they're fishing. Service is like the biggest obstacle. I mean, for some reason, it seems like wherever the fish are, the service isn't the greatest, right?
That's true.
Yeah. There's another reason for you podcast listeners to come over to YouTube and check everything out. We do a lot of live fishing in the community, and people really seem to like it. And I think everybody listening will as well. So you'd mentioned you guys been fishing since you were 5 years old. Now, let me, for the people that don't know, you guys are brother and sister, correct?
That is correct.
That's correct.
And I'm gonna admit it. I made a mistake. For some reason, I thought you guys were husband and wife at first. You'll have to forgive me for that.
Don't worry, you're not the first, and you won't be the last. It's not a problem.
Almost everybody we meet, not just on YouTube, seem to think we're husband and wife.
Yeah.
So,
well, It's odd. Like my sister won't go fishing. I couldn't pay her to go fishing with me. I could pay her to go to the tavern with me, but she wouldn't go fishing with me. So how did you guys end up fishing together as much as you do? Because every time I see you, you're together.
We are.
We do, I mean, everything together.
Yeah.
We've even worked together. We've been each other's bosses at jobs together. So it's kind of, we just love hanging out together. And we have the same interest. I mean, there's some things we don't do. Like certain concerts I won't go to that she likes and I like. But for the most part, we're always hanging out.
And we live together too, so.
Oh, okay. That helps. That makes it easy to pick one another up when you want to go fishing, don't it?
Yeah, so it's like, hey, I want to go. Oh, yeah, we're both going.
Well, who has to wake who up, or do you guys both in?
He has to wake me up.
Does he?
Every time.
There's always somebody. No, I'm going to ask a loaded question here. This could go horribly wrong for me.
Oh
goodness.
Are you guys the same age?
No, we're not. I'm older.
Okay. Oh, I see. You didn't have to answer that. That's not why I asked that question. I thought maybe you guys. How are you guys? Well, we're not going to go there in this day and age.
No, we I know what you wonder if we're close in age.
Yeah, how close are you? Within the 13 months?
No, I'm 6 years younger.
Yep,
yeah.
He's 6 years younger than me.
Oh, 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'll be 34 in March, and she just turned 39.
Yep.
Wow, you look young, Lizabella. See, that's how it's done. People
and
at home.
Like, wow, James, you look like.
Everyone thinks he's older.
Wow.
Yeah, I do too. I was just going to say that. You look like the younger one of the two. So you're living right. You're doing something
I'm
right.
off. I'm out of here.
So did you start fishing before him, Lizabella?
I mean, technically, just because I was born first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's something that is that something that your family got you into, or is that just something you picked up on your own?
Oh, no. My dad, my mom, and our dad, mom, and grandfather loved fishing, and they were very good at it. So they took us when we were younger fishing all the time. We had so many family trips just fishing.
Yeah, I have very fond memories of that stuff. I talk about it too much, so we won't talk about it anymore. We'll talk about yours. What are some of your fondest memories? You got any that stand out that you want to share with the people?
I would say Deep Creek Lake.
Camping, staying in a cabin for 7 days on the lake, Deep Creek Lake. Out there catching bluegill, bass, fishing from day to night, cooking on the grill,
swimming in the creek,
campfire, just everything.
Yeah.
I'm having like flashbacks to my childhood because that's exactly, we would go north and we would do the exact same things, and that really kind of gets ingrained in your soul, so to speak, doesn't it?
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
keep doing that.
I think about it every day, even though it's been 30 years, 25 years,
Yeah.
And do you guys fish with anybody else in your family still, or is it just you two for the most part?
For us two, for the most part. Her husband comes with us sometimes, but for the most part, it's her and I.
Yep.
Lizabella and me.
Yeah. So, what on a scale of 1 to 10, how much does your husband like fishing?
I would say 7, I guess. I mean, he likes.
Oh, so he does. Okay.
He just he doesn't like to go out as much as we do, and he's not as, I guess, overly excited all the time about it. He gets his moments, especially in the spring and the summer.
And he also likes to target different species than we do. He's more of the saltwater type guy. So he likes going after stingray, cobia. I mean, you name saltwater, but he loves going after this.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with cobia. They taste pretty darn good. Right. That's for sure.
Right.
Central Valley Adventures says, I heard James takes longer to get ready.
No. No, that's wrong too. I think once we're actually ready to go, we're both pretty fast as far as that goes. Just getting me up.
Yeah. So, are you guys doing just the live streams, or are you making videos as well?
Oh, videos,
Yeah, we're doing videos as well.
So we mix it up. I mean, we try to do at least one live and one video a week. That's our goal every week. That's
a good goal to have. I had that for a while, and it didn't work out so well. It seemed like every time I'd go live is when I'd catch the fish, and then when I go to make videotape, I wouldn't catch the fish.
Yeah.
For some reason. That seems to be way.
Yeah, we tried to film one the other day and spent all day, didn't catch anything.
Hold on a second. I'm kind of going through chat here.
Okay.
No problem.
So what about your husband, you say, is about a 7. So he's an angler, not an anglerholic. Because ask me what my wife 1 to 10. I'll tell you right now.
What's hers?
Big old goose egg. She does she wants nothing to do with it. Nothing at all. Freddie says, make sure to keep Jeremy Colvin in your thoughts and prayers. He's slowly recovering from COVID. That's right, Jeremy. If you happen to be listening out there, which I hope you are, everybody's been wishing you well and stuff. There's a lot of people coming down with COVID. If my niece Zoe's out there listening, she watches from time to time in the background. Zoe, I hope you get better real quick. I talked to her a little bit today. She's doing pretty good. So that's a good thing. Let's see what else we got going on in chat here. So let's talk a little bit about the show you guys do on Saturday nights. I was watching Saturday night and I was having a lot of fun. I'm like, you know what? I need to have Lizabella and James on. That kind of fired me up to get you guys on the show tonight, because I kind of scheduled tonight off. When I saw you guys on there, I knew I had to get a hold of you. And one of the other YouTubers messaged me when I found out I was having you cuss me out because I stole you from him. So that's good to know.
Sorry.
I'll tell you who it is after the show, but he's out there in the audience.
All right.
Well, we do love Mr. Mark, so I mean, there's a lot of people we love, so we're happy to be on here. I will say that. It was not. We were excited. We could not go to bed after we talked. So.
Oh, really? See, I can't get used to whatever. We can talk about that afterwards. I have a hard time getting used to that. I'm just a dude out here trying to have fun with a silly little podcast, and I get to meet a lot of cool people out there in the fishing world, and I'm very blessed. I count my blessings, and I hope you're blessed in the same way, because it's pretty freaking cool. Just so you guys know. So don't give up. Keep going at it. I mean, we got people getting to that 1K. So how many subs are you guys at now?
I haven't checked in a couple days.
Really? What kind of YouTuber are you? I know all the sub 1K YouTubers, they're checking it like hourly.
I think the last time I checked was Saturday night.
Yeah, I know we're I think a little over 400, but I don't know the exact number. I know we hit the 400 though.
Yeah, I know that's the last number we had. I think like 400 or 401.
Okay, all right. Well, I bring that up because I do have your link in the description. So if you're listening, it'll be on the podcast description as well. So check them out. Check out their content. I got to tell everybody how to do this. Watch their video, like it while you're watching the video, and leave a comment and a thumbs up, and your sub will count, and it'll work great. So Anglerholics says, Catfish and Crappie, you have the best kind of wife. Your away time, just saying. Sometimes Alan, she pushes me out the door. I don't know what to think once in a while. I don't know if it's reverse psychology or what, but I'll start to feel guilty from time to time. I'll be like, wait a minute. I will do her the comic. I'm not going to get into that. I do her a courtesy and warn her before I get home. So what's going on, Ricky? But that's me just being me. So. Let's see. We got people talking in here. Oh, so back to your show on Saturday night. What's your name of your Saturday show that you just started?
Are you a true anglerholic?
It's a real fun show. And tell me the concept of the show.
Well, I got to give credit to James because he really came up with the concept of this show. And it was mostly just to come up and try to share other channels by putting them into the questions, and just have the whole community have fun with something. You know, we all come together, we all have a good laugh, we get a chance to win something, and you get to learn more about the community and hopefully spark newer people who might want to be on our show to go and watch everybody.
Yeah.
So that they can actually answer the questions on the show.
So if you get someone on there who might not know these people, they're in the last minute trying to study our content, other people's content, and it's helping everybody grow. And I mean, God, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, I don't think anybody studies. I just think you pick the right people that are actually anglerholics that are on there. I mean, your first show, was that your first show with Chad and Dee versus the Parkers?
Yes, it was.
That was a fun one. That was a good one. I was actually one of the questions that Mr. Parker missed. Broke my heart.
Yeah.
But Chad picked up the answer. That made me happy, or else I was going to be really upset at him. I was gonna vow total revenge on him, but he got it. I think D whispered it in his ear, but
Probably.
yeah.
And I said it with the chat says I'm the least favorite Kirkpatrick, so you know.
I say, well, I don't say you're my least. I say Lizabella's my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Just like I say, Stan 3's my favorite, D's my favorite, Betty's my favorite, Cindy's my. You get the point.
Mm-hmm.
Again, guys, take lessons. That's how you score points.
I'm learning from you. I am learning from you.
You're still young. You got plenty of time. Just don't give up. You got to keep at it. So give us an example of some of the questions you might ask without giving away. Well, a past question, maybe.
Okay. You have a better memory than me because I'm boring.
I'm on some of the questions we've done. Well, usually the free round, the question is about us. So it's to see who would get control of the, starting out the first round. And it's always going to be about the Anglerholics. And then once we get into the first round, it's all questions about the catfish community. So it'll be something like one of the questions was who won Mr. Mark's Catfish and Crappies 1-versus-1 tournament, Survivor tournament he had.
Okay.
And it was Creole catfishing. So it's questions to make people wonder, trying to make people think of what channel it was on there, and also give credit to the channel who actually had the content out there.
And it goes from there. And the show lasts for a little while. You guys have fun, and you guys have like some lifelines and stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So in the first round, we can pull the chat. So you can ask the chat for help, and the chat has 30 seconds to give the answer they think it is to help out the contestant that needs the help. Round 2, you get 4 assist cards. One of them is a chat, ask a chat. One of them is ask a friend. Now, when it comes to asking a friend, you can call them on your phone in front of us. We can pull them up on screen, or you can pick somebody in the chat that you want to ask, and they have 30 seconds again to help out the contestant. Then they get 2 challenge cards, and that's 2 physical challenge cards. And the last couple of times we've had where it's either drawing someone or something, and basically doing a what would you call it, scavenger hunt or
grabbing items.
But it's we're going to mix it up more and more as we go on, because we might have one week tie us a Carolina rig. First one ties a Carolina rig and does it correctly wins. I don't want you to take this the wrong way, because I mean it in the best way possible. I was surprised at how fun it was. I always have a good time in the chat rooms at all the shows, and it's always a good time. But I found myself smiling and laughing and trying to guess the answers and stuff. I was like a kid again. You guys took 15 years off of me. And that's what it's about. It's about coming together, learning about other channels, but also having fun. And you got to also make fun of yourself, but also other channels. Like, when I said Draw Chunky was one of the challenges.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was dying. You made them draw a picture of Chunky, didn't you?
Yeah. And
warn me if you're going to have them draw a picture of me, because I don't know if I want to be there.
And that's what's the fun of it. And maybe next time will be draw the Anglerholics or something like that. Or draw a fish that James caught. Okay, so it's probably going to be this big.
Yeah, that's
don't do it, because you won't get no points. But it's just about feeling like a kid, like you would when you're playing a game board, but you're learning. Because I love trivia and I love game boards.
Well, you're onto something, because I told you that my wife isn't big on going fishing, but if I say, hey, let's play a game, boom, she's on it. She wants to destroy me and laugh at me and have fun with me, and it doesn't always work that way. She's standing here in the door. She's like, yeah, it is. She wouldn't come on the camera, but she's watching us. Mm-hmm. Real-time catfishing says Dana Parker missed a question about us.
Yeah, that was the one that we just did. Yeah. They were in the chat, and she's like, she's come out in the chat and said that she got it wrong.
Yeah.
Kevin says he had a blast. I agree. It's a good time. Welcome, Max the Mac Hatter. I believe that's a new one. Thanks for coming in. There's Mr. Chavez. How you doing? Yeah, oh, there's Roger. Yeah, it's a great show and a very original idea. I mean, other people have had like game shows and trivia and stuff, but this is pretty much detailed and it's a lot of fun. It really encourages people to stay tight in the community and laugh together. And when you're laughing together, you're growing together. It's really a cool thing. So let's see what else. I'm looking to see if people have comments or questions in chat here. Maybe it's. I think we got a super chat here, folks. There's Mike's Fishing Home. Thank you, Mike, very much for the support. I appreciate you. The Anglerholics are wonderful, and I appreciate you guys always helping out with the channel and showing your love for them and your support for me. I don't want to say love for me because that's kind of weird.
Well, we do love you, Mr.
Yeah,
Mark.
we do.
There we go. I don't know what you're talking about, Lyle, but it's $15. I can always use $15. See, I got lost in here. Epic's making stuff. So are you guys going to do this every Saturday?
Yeah. Besides the holiday weekend, Christmas weekend, because we do have a lot of people coming over, but it's going to be every weekend. It did start out going to be seasonal, but we're actually thinking about just keeping it all year long.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of questions to come up with. So if I can help you guys in any way, let me know. I'll be happy to.
I appreciate
Thank
that.
you. That's so much. Yeah, it takes about 3 hours of prep, I think, about that for each show.
It does. It definitely does. All right. Freddie wants to know what your PBs are on Catfish.
Oh, man. I'll go first. That way you look worse.
Yeah. So
All right. My blue
Thank you,
cat-
Creole, for the super chat, bud. Sorry, guys.
There you go.
good.
My blue cat is 21 pounds. I caught that this year on our second live, I believe it was. My flathead is 16 pounds, and my channel cat is 9 pounds and something.
Those are nice fish. They're not bad. You got my PB blue beat. Pretty bad, actually. You actually destroyed it. We're going to work on that this year.
The way I look at it, as long as you're catching and having a good time, that's all that matters, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what you need to do? You need to get friendly with Chunky or Haz, have them and Brian. See if they'll let you fish one of their spots. You'll destroy it. Those guys got the spots down.
They have given us some pointers, Brian B and all has in spots, and we've tried some of them out. We've had some service issues, but yeah, we've had some luck at spots they've given us.
Yeah, and we definitely looking for more. We have some already lined up that we're gonna try.
Yeah.
Creole Catfishing with the super chat says, what's their bucket list species and destinations? People love that question.
All right. Well, I'll finish off with my PB. You know, I was going to try to avoid it, just sneak it out of there, and then we'll answer. So I've never caught a flathead. That's on my bucket list. So you already got that answer right there. My blue cat PB is 9.4 pounds, and then my channel cat was, I think, 5.68. So I'm climbing, but I'm not there yet.
You know what? You gotta do like Miss Cindy Stokes and Dee have. Just dominate those fishing rods. Let him bait your hooks for you and do all that dirty stuff and haul all the heavy stuff and just take in all. Just go ahead and.
I want to do it all that way. I know I put the work in. I want that full gratification.
Yeah, and plus she knows how to cut her line if it's a big fish.
Yeah.
You're her brother, not her husband. That's right. Brothers
you gotta
don't
do
care.
what you gotta do, man. I ain't gonna let her beat my PB.
Don't worry, I cut his line too if I had to.
I'm sure. What was the question say?
Sibling rivalry at its best. Dee's look at this. Dee's yelling at Creole in chat. She says, Creole, they have a video about that.
We do actually for the question he asked.
But you wanna start that?
Yeah, so the species, like I was saying, I would love to catch a flathead, but I also would like to catch a bass. I've never really went full on trying to do bass fishing, but I would love to catch a bass. And then destination, if he's talking about different waters, definitely Mississippi's at the top of my bucket list, followed by the Tennessee River. So those are two that I would love to fish on.
Those are two good choices. Those are probably a couple of my more romantic bucket list destination. Well, I fished the Mississippi, but I want to keep going back. That river's so big you can't just fish one part of it. So I think I'll set a lifetime goal of fishing every 100 miles. Yeah, I'll never get there, but I'd like to say that. So at least one spot every 100 miles of the Mississippi River. I've traveled the whole Mississippi River for work. I worked on a barge for a little while, so I got to see a lot of it. So it'd be pretty cool to do. I want to thank Matt over at Want to Be Outdoors. He says, Christmas present for Coco and Liz and James. You guys have beautiful spirits. Keep it up. You notice how he left me out of there. He's so mean to me. So mean.
So I'll answer that question. Tennessee and Mississippi was for me too. Northern pike and crappie. I know it's going to disappoint you, Mr. Mark.
That's okay.
We called a crappie. I would love to catch a crappie.
Not too hard. You can get them. They're everywhere. You know, you might want to talk to Mr. Mike Chavez. He's quite the crappie fisherman from the day back, from my understanding. I'm sure he can put you on there. He's pretty good at shooting dock. I've seen some videos of him shooting under docks. It was pretty impressive. I mean, so much that he's got me asking for a dock shooting rod for Christmas. So we'll get on that this year and set out some buckets and try that. Not that you have to do dock shooting, but you know, nothing wrong with a minnow under a float. That'll get you on some crappie. You just need a spot. Ricky over at Solo Tex Adventures says, what trip do they have planned next? Are they going to fish with the Parkers again soon?
That's on our list. That's one of them. CatCon is on our list for Kentucky.
Yes.
Camping. We're doing a camping live. Well, hopefully the surface is good, but end of January, we're going camping live. You want to go over that a little bit?
Yeah, so basically it's a survival camping. So we can only eat what we catch. So we're going to stay in a tent in the winter. And we only bring the bare minimum that we can use, and we have to catch our food.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
you sure you want to do that?
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to go out there. We're actually staying for 3 nights, but one of the nights we're doing where we have to actually catch or hunt or whatever we can to survive. The other 2 nights we're going exploring and going live and showing the historical and haunting stuff of the area where we're fishing and camping at,
which is Burkittsville, Maryland, where the Blair Witch was filmed and based off of.
Cool. You know that Blair Witch was all fake, right?
Well, there's actually there's stories actually backed up all the way to the 1800s on the Blair Witch.
And they say it's fake, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, we're not sure, but they
really
are stories.
So you guys believe in the supernatural?
I do.
No.
See that's where we separate right there.
I've seen things and I've had things happen that were unexplained. So yes, I do believe.
And look, Matt even included me with the $2 super chat. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Kevin says, get in touch with DC Metro Angler. He kills the crappie up there where you're at. He's not kidding. He does a heck of a good job up by you. You might want to hook up with him.
I didn't think of that. Yeah,
he does do good with that.
Another super chat from Max the Mad Catter. Let's see what he has to say here. He says, y'all are great. Thank you both for the support. Thank you, Max. I appreciate you. Someone could probably share your link out in chat. One of my great mods, if they would, that would be awesome if you have a channel. About halfway between. You and Creo live kind of a long ways away. I think Epic is like halfway between me and Creo. No, maybe not. Creo's way down there.
Yeah, he is.
So you guys are going to plan to do a survival. You said what, 2 days?
It's going to be 1 day of survival. Yeah. So we're going to go hunt. Well, we're going to try to go fishing and catch our fish, but if not, we might get desperate.
And go hunting.
And set up fire. We're not going to have anything. I mean, we're going to have to go out and get our firewood and everything. Set up a tent. And we're going to be about 2 miles in the woods.
Can you bring beer with you? Is my important question.
Yeah. That's,
okay.
We're not going to lie about that. That's definitely coming.
All right, good for you. I was going to say that'd be a long weekend because camping and beer goes together.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
Yeah, and we're going out there with one of our best friends. So he's never really camped too much, so it's going to be fun.
I did know that. I don't know what I was thinking. My geography sucks. I think you got to forgive me for that. It really does. People talking about their PBs and chat and stuff. So cool. I'm looking forward to that. Are you going to do this live or are you going to videotape it?
We're hoping to do it live. The service we're not sure about. So we're hoping to do the whole first day live. We're hoping to be live for at least 12 hours that day.
Okay.
If not, we're going to turn it into a video. Now, the other days, we're just going to do videos of like the historical stuff, us fishing, the area, different waters in the area. Because out that way, there's the Potomac River, the Monocacy River. There's a lot of trout streams and stuff. So we're going to try to hit all the spots and try different fishing.
Sounds like fun. I mean, sounds like a good time. I don't know about the eat only what you catch. There's a gentleman who's got a pretty big channel called it's Ace Videos, and he does a lot of fishing. He just recently moved back to Tennessee, and he's done a couple of those eat only what I catch videos for a couple of days, and he was saying that he's sorry he even tried them. He says it was pretty horrible, but I have faith in you two.
I have faith in myself. Don't know about her at this point with the 9-pounder.
Hey, that 9-pounder would still feed us, now wouldn't it?
Yes, it was. You're right. I'm sorry. I am sorry.
Also, eating fish for 3 days in a row. Do you guys know anything about gathering type stuff?
Very little. We were planning on trying to like look up and do some more research on that aspect of it. But yeah, we want to do this for fun. We think it would just be a blast.
Yeah, it's, even if we weren't filming it or doing YouTube, it's something we want to try. I mean, just to be honest.
You know, you guys are siblings. And I know if you were there with your spouses that it could get really ugly, but I'm thinking it could also get kind of ugly with siblings as well.
Oh, it will. If she don't catch a fish and I don't catch a fish, I'm blaming her. If she don't get the correct amount of firewood, I'm blaming her.
If I catch a fish, she ain't getting any.
It might be bad. It could be a bad day. So, you know.
I'm not going any further than that. I want to watch this all happen. It ought to be interesting. It'll be a good time and it'll make good YouTube, and that's what we're all about, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So why don't you tell everybody again what the name of your channel is so we can get them to head over there and give you a sub.
We're the Anglerholics Fishing and Outdoor Adventures.
Their link is in the description. If you guys could check them out after the interview, I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you watch one of their videos, comment, sub, hit the bell notification so you don't miss that eat what you catch weekend. Are you guys going to do this sooner or later? When are your plans for doing this?
In January, I think it's last weekend in January, so it's going to be winter time, middle of winter.
Really?
Yes. We wanted to have the most challenge possible. And,
well, it looks like you're going to get it.
Yeah, and we also chose. Now, the reason we chose where the Blair Witch was filmed wasn't our decision. We actually had someone request it. Somebody who was on our channel that watches us from Maryland asked us to do it, even though I don't believe the Blair Witch lot. They want us to go to the scariest part they could pick, so we did it for them.
Yep.
Oh, so that's how you're incorporating that. You're going over there to scare the crap out of each other.
Yeah, and I may have to pay someone just to show up and scare Lizabella.
Don't say that. You just ruined it.
I'll talk to you another time.
All right, we'll talk offline. Actually, don't tell me because I want to be just as surprised as her, to be honest with you. I get a kick out of that stuff.
I got you.
I'm not going to highlight that, Roger, but I actually know somebody who is on that show, Roger, by the way.
Oh, I know. He's talking about, I'll tell you what he said.
Okay.
I hope he's not asking me if I'm going to do it because I ain't doing it. That would be kind of funny.
Yeah, we're not trying out for that show. I guarantee you. For sure.
James, comments like that are why the comments like that are what make Lizabella our favorite. Okay.
Miss D.
D said that.
Miss D said that.
Yep.
Miss D, it's okay. I still love you. Can somebody time her out, please?
There's no timing out Miss D in my chat. Sorry, bud.
Oh man.
We can't have it.
It's okay. I still love her.
Everybody loves D.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's a saint for putting up with Chad. Chad's a good dude, but D's still my favorite Fields, and Alyssa's a right up there with her. So now everybody's talking about Naked and Afraid in chat. I can't even highlight those comments.
Wow. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'll tell you later.
No.
So when did you actually start your channel up? Hasn't been that long, right?
It's been about 4 months.
4 months. So the story on that, this channel was here, and I think we actually started in May, but it wasn't supposed to be doing this kind of stuff. It was just going to film short videos of us doing our camping or going to sightseeing, and we turned into the Anglerholics. So
yep.
It's only been 4 months since our first video.
Cool. So are you happy you started it?
Oh, yeah,
ecstatic.
Definitely. It's been a blast. It's probably one of the best things we've done in our life, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, definitely. The journey along this road has been
Exciting.
Exciting. It's been a blessing just meeting everybody, being part of this community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it gets us out of the house more too, and we get to hang out more. I mean, all jokes aside, I know Miss Steve wants to not consider me her favorite, but no, it let us have a good time going out and hanging out more and seeing more things.
Yeah, definitely.
And a lot more invitations. Were you guys at the get together that has hosted?
Yes.
Yes, we were.
In DC, I think I remember seeing pictures like that. I mean, and those meet and greets, they're always a heck of a lot of fun, aren't they?
Oh, it was a blast.
It was fun. I mean, I was focused more on trying to catch a big fish to show them up, and I was nervous and shy because, of course, we look up to all the YouTubers.
Yeah.
So I basically stayed in the corner and fished. I'm not going to lie. Liz did most of the talking.
Yeah, I went over and mingled a little bit, but I also was trying to give them their space because I kind of felt like they're there. They want to have fun too. They want to fish, so I'm not going to bother them. So I didn't actually get the chance to talk to Mr. Chavez, or I think Richard Montana was there too. I think we talked to a few minutes. Yeah, so we didn't get to talk to everybody.
But so when the meet and greet was all said and done, what did you think of said YouTubers? Was there any reason for you to be afraid? No.
No, not at all. They were all down to earth. They were having fun.
Very welcoming, made us feel like we were part of the family.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. But the nerves beforehand.
Yeah.
I mean, we're going down the road, and I'm like thinking, do I need to stop and get an adult drink before we get there? I was nervous. I mean, I can't even say more than that. I was nervous.
Well, you guys made it through it. It didn't kill you, right? So you lived to fish another day. And now look at you guys. You guys got your own channel. You got your own shows out there and stuff.
Yeah.
Good for you. Whatever makes you happy, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ricky Solitex Adventure says, are they taking glizzies for an emergency backup food source?
No, we were actually roughing this. We're not doing a fake thing for YouTube. We're actually trying this personally and going to let everybody see it.
Yeah, this is just something we really want to see if we can achieve.
Yeah.
You got Epic talking about a donkey drinks thicker than thin. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh, someone's getting the band hammer in chat.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea what's going on. I'll let my mods work it out and report to me afterwards. So
Yeah, it is what it is.
Max the Matt Catter says, man, the community has been amazing, and I feel like I'm full for procrastinating in the last year for starting. Yeah, I felt the same way. So there's Kenneth Smith, take down catfishing. He says, you've been somewhere on YouTube lately. Every time I get on YouTube, I see you, and I'm on there all the time. It will not be long before you are at 1,000 subs. There you go. Some nice words for you.
Thank you.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, and look at this. Brian B says that you guys were so shy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were.
That's what I said. I'm not going to lie. We were shy. We were nervous.
I have to admit, it's a pleasant change going from having Lyle, who'll send me the number one emoji in my private messages all the time as a guest last week, to having you delightful two people, you brother and sister team on here this week. It's been very pleasant, I must say.
Wow.
Usually I'm used to the disrespect from few people in chat here, but now I feel good inside. Thank you.
You should, Mr. Mark. You should.
We just want to see you on ourselves.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
There's SK's in the house. What's going on, SK? Hopefully you were doing something good. I'm always glad to see you show up, my friend. Look at this. Freddie says you guys are at 411 subscribers. That's pretty cool.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
We wouldn't be there without all of y'all.
Yeah, without all the help and all the comments, support. It's amazing.
Freddie's pushing a thumbs up. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. I really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm. It helps get more people into the community, and more people get into the community, the more fun we have, the more places we got to fish, the more knowledge we have to spread around. There's Ryan Bortz. I didn't think he was going to show up, but there he is. He says, still watching y'all. Da Vinci is shopping my butt, so I can't chat. Oh, it looks like he's editing video. Ryan put out a new video today. If you get a chance, go by there and check it out. He catches a few dandies in there for sure. I got a chance to watch that with him today to premiere. It was a good time. Matt says Mark feels warm and fuzzy, and it's not from his soda. How do you know what I feel like? It's kind of. He walked right into that, didn't he? All right, Sam, have a good day at work. Sam works nights. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. I appreciate it. There's Kelly Bullock Experience. So who do you have on this Saturday for the show?
So we don't have the lineup yet.
We usually work on that one Tuesday. Because she's off Tuesday, I'm off Tuesday, so that's what we normally work on, is start working on the show and get it all lined up.
Cool. Well, I look forward. I'm not going to be here on Saturday. I'm going to miss it, but I'll watch the replay, I swear. I definitely will. And I'll turn the chat off so people can't cheat and tell me the answers. I have to guess them myself.
All right.
Because I want to tell everybody in chat, if you go check them out on Saturday night in their show, that don't spit out the answers unless you're called upon in the chat. Just sit back and enjoy the show and keep your answers to yourself. See if you're right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Jody says, I get the hammer every day in one live stream or another. I find it hilarious. I've never seen you get the hammer, Jody.
I have.
What the heck? Have you? What does she do?
Nothing bad. I think it's mostly joking from what I've seen.
Oh, there we go. We just made her a mod, so she's not going to get it anymore in here. Unless she misbehaves, and then she'll get reported to me. I'll get my report after the show. And you guys have plans to fish tomorrow if the weather cooperates, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
We're hoping to go out about 8 a.m. and try to catch some catfish and maybe some carp. But
Do you guys do a lot of carp fishing?
What was that?
Do you guys do a lot of carp fishing?
No, not really. I mean, we're not good at it. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
We haven't had any luck in the last couple of years with it. We used to be pretty decent, but I thought we were decent anyway.
Yeah, I mean. But that's the best thing about being an angler. I think that you're always learning and always improving.
And it's always a challenge.
Well, I don't know how pressured the carp are where you guys fish. Over here, they're not pressured at all. They're pretty abundant. They're pretty easy. Best fishing advice I ever got was from a 20-year-old kid just a few months ago, actually. He says, don't overthink it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Oh, look at this. People are offering to take money away. I've got a super chat to take Jody's wrench away. Can you believe that?
Wow.
So I'm going to do it. I'm cheap. What can I say? Sorry, Jody. Money talks.
Wow. That was easy. Money talks.
I'm going to hear about that. There'll be no little Debbies for me if we ever meet on the shore somewhere.
Poor Jody.
Let's see what it says here. I didn't know that about Jody. And then Mark gives her a wrench before I got time to take her out. Well, you can take her out now, D. Thank Haz for that.
Wow.
And see, you thought this was going to be a good show.
It was going smooth and good.
A real show. It's going all right. There we go. We got up. There we go. And she's out. Sorry, Jody.
Bye, Jody. Come back.
Tune into Jody's channel Thursday nights after Panfish Nation. Make sure you sub and check out Panfish Nation. And right after that show, you can go over to Jody's show after that. So there, I made it up for her. I'll give her a shout out. So. Oh, they're threatening Lyle now too. Well, I have to say it's going to take an awful lot for me to take Lyle's wrench away. But I'm open to offers.
Oh boy. Watch out, Mr. Lyle.
Mr. Lyle, get out of here quick. Don't let it happen to you.
What's going on, Crappie Day Fish On? Welcome. Whisker Dreams, welcome. I think I said hello to him. There's Kelly, the Bullock Experience. There's Fishing Chick. What's going on, Lisa? I've been looking at Lisa's pictures online on Facebook, and she's living a life. She was out there ATV, and she's always out there biking and stuff with her friends on her Harley. I know she went to Sturgis. She's living that good life. Good for you. Enjoy it while you enjoy it. Enjoy it, Lisa. That's what I'm going to say. I almost said something and stuck my foot in my mouth out of habit. I'm trying to stop that, so. Are they having a Banarama in the chat? I gotta look. Just Jody. Let's see who else showed up in here that I'd probably missed. David Smith. I think I said hello, but I'll say hello again, David. Roger over at Muskrat. I think I said there's Alicia Barnett. What's going on, Alicia? How you doing? Cool. So what's when are you hoping to get Look, these people are.
Take Brian B's wrench away for threatening Lyle. It's getting serious up in here.
What did I start?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Style fishing in the house. And he's gone. See what you guys are missing in podcast land? We're getting silly out here. Sometimes we do that. So where do you envision your channel in the future?
We hope to continue to grow. Honestly, for us, it's more about us making people happy and having good content and just enjoying the journey along the way.
Yeah, I would say for me, I want to be able to give back to the community and the people who have supported us, or and able to do that. So keep growing and hopefully give it back to people. That's what I want to do.
Those are great answers. I like to get I want to be happy, because when you're happy, you make other people happy. I notice that a lot about YouTube. My biggest advice to any YouTuber is be your happiest when you're on camera. I'm not saying to fake it, but do whatever you need to do to get in that happy place, because people suffer from lots of problems, issues, depression, family problems, this and that. The last thing they want to do is see that, when they're trying to tune in and tune out. So that's my biggest piece of advice. Some of the most successful YouTubers out there are the happiest ones, so that's definitely something that I am working on. I'm a pretty happy dude usually, but everybody has their issues and stuff, so that's my biggest piece of advice for you guys. Is there anything else you guys would like to tell the good people in chat?
I mean, we just have a lot of great things we're planning to do in the next year, so I would definitely stay tuned to us and see what happens. Always check our descriptions on our channel, or our links on our channel for any of our videos and stuff like that, because we try to support everyone, and there's a lot of great links in there. So I would check them out and check those channels out. That's our main goal. Is if someone's checking us out, they're checking someone else out. So.
And you guys are last check it was at 411. When you get to 500, I believe that's where they're giving away the community tab now, if I'm not mistaken. I recommend using that community tab. It's a pretty powerful tool, so you can share out a lot of channels and shows. I try to do it whichever one I'm in. I don't always remember. You got to forgive me, folks. So remind people in chat to share it out in the community tab. Get people to come in there, and it would be definitely appreciated. I mean, when I get those notifications telling me that somebody did that, it really makes me happy. So it makes my next show even better.
Yeah, it makes, honestly, it makes us feel good. Like, it's like, wow, thank you so much. And it's not about, oh, we're getting numbers or more people coming in. It's like, wow, they're actually watching us, or they
took the time out to just do that for us.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter how many hook sets they have that they share. It's the fact that they took the time to share us out, and you just, you feel warm in here. You feel special.
Yeah, just like the comments. We love reading the comments.
Yeah,
that's one of our favorite things to do.
Is it? Wait till you get some haters. You may not like that so much.
We've gotten some nasty messages, and
really,
oh yeah, we've gotten emails, we've gotten some nasty comments, and yeah, we have.
And we know it comes with the territory, but we know that
we don't worry about it. We move on.
Yeah, we move on, and we know that we're still making a lot of other people happy
and having fun.
Exactly, and just like what you guys have done for us, because we have anxiety. So when we watched you guys really helped us out, especially during the COVID lockdown.
That we were not able to do anything. It helped us get through that.
Yeah, that really sucked, didn't it? Yeah. I'm COVID crazy. I gained like 20 pounds during COVID, and trust me, it didn't do much for my mental health. I kept fishing though. Thank God for fishing. Kept YouTube and having my live show, so we do it. We're getting around. So, Buck Williams says, "We know, Mark. You're always happy as long as your tumbler is full, and I get happier as the show goes on. So here you go, Buck. That's for you, bud." All right. Kelly says, "Can't wait for 500. You're at 417 right now." Good. Awesome, people. Thanks for helping them out. We appreciate it.
See, and that's the thing of it, is we would love to be able to get that so we can share others out. And that's the truth. That's one of our main goals this year, is to get that
community tab. Yeah.
And we have the comment tonight right here. I can't not highlight this. It's Two Old Vets. Rob over there says, "I would not be able to stop laughing if Cindy Stokes paid to time out Catfish Weekly."
Well, I could just imagine that conversation.
Get out of there, Mr. Law. Get out of there.
I know exactly what that conversation would be like. It wouldn't be so bad for Cindy either way. So, D with a comment of Anglerholics are awesome at having happy live streams and making sure that they help support other channels. I agree 100%.
Thank you.
Mike's Home Fishing says it's all part of the game. Dale Hayslip says Anglerholics are a blessing to the catfish community. I couldn't agree with more. Oh, here we go. We got here's what you do with nasty comments. YouTube has a hide user from channel option. Delete them and forget them. There you go. Absolutely. I had to do that with a couple of people, unfortunately, especially during my tournament. We're not going to get into that, but if for some reason he's watching in the background, buddy, you're a jerk. Oh, there we go. I'm back to happy. So.
Love it.
Creole Catfishing says he just cracked the 800 mark. Hopefully he'll get on that real quick too. That's on the 1K. Creole's a great channel.
Absolutely.
I think Creole's got the best intro for Golden Whisker Award, so give him a nomination or a vote. David Martin says, "I gained 20 pounds watching you guys talk about bacon and food. Catfish Weekly, Panfish Nation, Catfish and Crappie. Next stop, the fridge. You ain't kidding."
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually pretty proud of myself, guys. I lost 11 pounds in the last 2 weeks, so we're on my way back.
That's awesome, man.
We're on my way back. That's not easy to do. Trust me, I've done that game before.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Has says he gained 10 pounds watching Jody, and Has says he gained 10 pounds watching Jody and her zebra cakes. I just finished my box of zebra rolls, and I'm not having any more. Jody had mentioned after I bought him that she was going to give him up for 2 months. If she can do it, I can do too. Ryan says there was a cold moment in the truck. There's got to be something going on in chat. I'm missing out here. Annette Morgan says, "Has me too," and eating Christmas tree cakes. Let's see. It was awesome to have Lizabella and James think of me about doing the contest, especially while I was feeling rough. You did good. I know you said you weren't feeling well, but it was great to see you up there. You guys had a good show that week too. So Let's see. Danny Stone's Outdoors. It says, I'm trying to, where'd he go? There he is. Trying to book a hotel for CatCon in Louisville. Any suggestions? I think it's called the Grand Star. There we go. There's another super chat from Avid Fishing. Catfish and Crappie always has amazing shows. Thank you very much for the kind words and congratulations. I'm having good shows when I am speaking. I swear to God, it's not even whiskey in here tonight. It's just water.
That's good. That's good.
Maybe that's the problem.
Yeah,
maybe I'm off my game. Oh. Jack Daniels, holler at your boy. Right Bacon, holler at your boy.
The new sponsors.
Sponsored by Bacon.
Mark took my wrench away and let me get timed out. Well, they did pay me to take your wrench away, Brian. Blame Weekend Angler. I got to give you a wrench back when they let you back in here. Everybody's hidden you.
Poor Brian.
Oh, why are you hidden? Somebody unhide Brian for me. Oh, you are unhidden. There we go. They're getting carried away and banning Brian for life. We don't want that to do. That's my buddy right there. He sends me pictures of food all the time. Max the Mad Catter, man, I was working out 3 times a day before COVID. Went to 315 pounds at 245 in 4 months. The COVID hit, the gym's closed, and I'm back to 275, but can't work out till February because spine surgery. Well, heal up first, Max, and then get back on there. So
Yeah. That's still a big accomplishment.
Yeah,
so
it
good
is.
for you.
it definitely is. Hey, Weekend Angler wants to give Brian B his wrench back. I got to find Brian B in the chat. So when he comes in here, there he is. There we go. We'll report, add moderator. There you go. You're back, Brian B. Thank you, Josh, very much. There he is.
Give him a wrench back. Oh, man.
Yeah, Dan hid you. That was a mistake. Don't hit the hide button in chat, people. Check out the Weekend Angler. He does his show every Saturday. It's a great learning show, a lot of education with the Short Tip Saturday. Does a good job. Check out his merch, too. A couple announcements I got to make before we end the night. We're right here at an hour. Is my merch store should be open this week. Hopefully, if I have time to get that done, that's part of the reasons I'm not going to fish. I'm trying to get this done before I get to fish. I want to thank you guys for being here. If you need to contact me, you can always check out catfishandcrappie.com at the contact form there. We're working on the actual content side of that as well. I'm getting hats in hopefully this week. I didn't hear back from my supplier today. Man, I got to call somebody else. I ain't even going to lie about that, folks. Bad news is they're almost all spoken for already. I got a waiting list on it. People were demanding they get on it. I appreciate the support and stuff, but I got a lot of catching up to do. I want to thank you guys for being on here. I had a lot of fun. If you're listening to the podcast right now, I appreciate you. Make sure you follow the podcast or subscribe, depending on the platform you're on. I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully, I know I enjoyed having you guys on the show. So thank you again.
Well, thank you. Like I said, we're just honored. It's been a blast.
Yeah, you definitely look up to you. So.
And again, where can everybody find you?
Anglerholics Fishing and Outdoor Adventures.
On YouTube, folks. Make sure you check it out. Go over there and give them some love. Let's see. Last comment of the night. Going to be the first to buy one of those awesome Catfish and Crappie onesies. I've got a friend who has a birthday on the 8th. We're going to leave it at that. All right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thanks for the super chats. Thanks for listening at home.